Set the tone.
Set the tone.
Set the tone, Ben. You know? You really have to feel some of these things out.
I've really got to set my tone.
What are you going to set it at, Ben?
I'm going to set it at 3. And then we're going to escalate to 5.
And then?
And then we're going to go back down to...
Oh, to a 1. Wow. That's a nice low
Biscuit.
tone to set.
It's a biscuit as well. Would you like a biscuit of tone?
I would love a biscuit of tone. Does it come in mint slice?
I was about to say that.
I'd love me some mint slice.
I was about to say mint slice. Because I had 2 today.
I definitely didn't know that. Hello, and welcome to another episode of DemiGames.
Hey, we'll see if Michael's gamepad sucks or not.
Guess what? It probably does.
It's looking alright so far.
Oh, yeah.
Except you're cornered by tanglers.
That's a Tangrowth and a
Metang.
Metang, Ben. I'll have you know.
I know the Metang.
You should also know Tangrowth because it was from the game you didn't play. Gen 4, Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, so it was like an evolution of Tangler that I hadn't seen before.
Weird. You level it up at around level... I don't know,
3,000.
No, I mean, you're kind of close.
I'm pretty damn close.
You're kind of close.
30.
Kind of close. I think at around level 33, it
Look,
learns
I'm
the...
going to give one more guess. About 33.
Look, that was pretty on the mark, Ben, but what you're failing to take into consideration is that around that level, I think it's level 33, it actually learns the attack Ancient Power.
Wow, that's
And
a good attack.
If it levels up with the attack Ancient Power,
Oh, boy.
it actually evolves into a Tangrowth.
That's pretty nuts.
There are 2 other Pokemon I can think of off the top of my head that do the same thing.
What's
Do you know
one?
what they are?
Is it Salamence?
No,
Is it Baskskins?
not quite Baskins, my favorite Pokemon.
Is it a slow trap?
That is not a Pokemon, but a trap.
Okay, bloody tell me. Let me know. What is it?
Have you heard of the Pokemon Yanma?
Nope. I haven't. I'm serious. I don't know.
It's a dragonfly
Really?
Pokemon.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, is that the can you use Earthquake? And it's like a bug kind of dragon.
Oh, you're thinking of Flygon.
I am thinking of Flygon. Never mind.
Yanma is a bug from Gen 2. It's like
I should know this.
it's
gotta Google it.
it's red and green. It's got
Red
big
and
eyes
green.
and evolves into a Pokemon called Yanmega.
Yanma. I'm googling it.
I know.
Don't look at my Google.
I'm taking your time. I'm letting you take your time with this one.
My phone's a 4S. It's very slow.
Hey, my phone's a 4S. It doesn't work. I don't know when the last time I turned it on was.
I'm actually getting a new one for my birthday.
Ooh, happy birthday, Ben.
It's not for a little while, but I won't tell you when.
No, it's your birthday. Today,
Oh, I have
actually.
seen Yanma.
Yeah,
I do know this one,
yeah.
but what I want to see is Yanmega.
Mr. Squirtle died. Yanmega actually is based off like
There's
an
no dragon.
a
It's not a dragon.
No, but it is a dragonfly.
Oh, a dragonfly. That's where you caught me there.
Yeah,
You caught me because when you said dragon, I was like, I should know this. It's a dragon.
you should.
But you said, yeah, okay. I do not know Yanmega.
Yanmega, I believe, is based off like a prehistoric dragonfly that are
Pretty
fucking
sick.
big as fuck.
Oh man, prehistoric stuff is cool. Hey.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite dino, Ben?
I like Velociraptors, but I think that's pretty common. Just because like they're cool and fast.
They're fast little boys.
Yeah, I think there are some cool ones. I can't remember what it's called, but like it's this like crocodile kind of one, like a really big crocodile that like some people think might have been what the Leviathan is supposed to be.
Oh.
So that's pretty sick.
Yeah.
It's like a sea dragon, but like a crocodile.
I like Ankylosauruses.
What's an Ankylosaurus?
They're the ones with the clubs on their tail.
Put up a picture right now.
It's an Ankylosaurus.
Wow, look at its tail.
It's so cool. Do you know what I'm talking
Look at
about?
its sharp teeth.
Do you know what I'm talking about,
Not
Ben?
at all. Is it a vegetarian?
Yes, it's a herbivore.
That's what I meant to say.
It's
Oh boy,
it's
was
a
that a
her-
trap? The trap failed to work. That's lucky.
Do you know what? Would you able to be take it? Do you know how to take a guess?
What?
Of what that trap there does, Ben?
Do you ever have a dream that what?
Do you know what that trap there does, Ben?
I don't.
It actually drops chestnuts on you,
What's the point of that?
and they're spiny and they hurt.
Do they hurt a lot, or do they hurt a little?
A little, not a lot.
Oh, poison. That's not good.
But it's only Mr. Squirtle. He actually died before. I don't know if you noticed.
I did.
Because you're looking
not.
at pictures of Yanmar.
I did not.
So
Did you
let's
start
just-
this whole level again?
Yes,
Oh,
that's fine.
wait. Kill Mr. Squirtle.
I didn't kill him. He got stuck just before I went down some stairs. I hope that's
Okay.
not a problem
I'm
at
a
all.
bit disappointed here, and I want to tell you
Come
my
on.
frustrations.
Okay,
Mr. Squirtle is the best Pokemon that we have.
he's up there.
Phanpy is useless.
Phanpy just killed that Metang. I'll have you know.
Phanpy is useless. And so instead of Phanpy dying, Mr. Squirtle died.
Yeah,
Which
but
leads
like,
me to believe you have a vendetta against Mr. Squirtle.
you're okay to believe that, but you're wrong.
That's what you would say
I just-
if you did have a vendetta against him.
Mr. Squirtle just, oh no, Mr. Squirtle just missed his attack against that Pokemon,
He
and I had
actually
to, I
just
had
did 45.
I
He just did 89 damage.
and I had
Have
to,
you ever done 89 damage in your life?
and I had to finish him off.
Have you ever done 89 damage
Mr.
in your
Squirtle,
life?
I don't think that I should answer that. That's not important, really. You're making mounds out of mounds.
Are you a lawyer? Are you dodging my questions?
Some have known me in the lawyering sphere, Ben. I've defended a crim or two. Not that
Wow.
they're actually, they're actually in the wrong, because all my clients are perfectly innocent and
That's what you're
guilt
supposed
free.
to say, apparently.
But
What kind of criminals do you defend? I mean, not criminals, sorry. What defendants do you
they're
defend?
not criminals. They're humans, Ben, like you and me.
What humans do you defend?
Oh,
What are they
fuck.
accused? This is a monster house.
It sure is, Ben. It sure is. What do we do here, mate?
Run?
The answer is use a faux fear orb, which
Oh,
makes them
boy.
all scared of us.
That's lucky.
Yeah. And now we also run.
Oh my gosh.
Because if we, I hope that. Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh no!
That did not work.
It worked a bit. The issue is that they can levitate, which means they can go over the water, and just come and fuck us up.
We need to get rid of this Metang.
You're right. Hopefully this gives us
no.
some juicy. No! Go back.
Oh, we're dead. We're gone.
It did the thing.
We're
It
no
forced me
more.
to. Okay, that's good. That's good.
We're gonna get stuck by the other Metang.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to come. No, fucking go back. No.
You're leaving him behind.
I'm not intentionally doing it, Ben. Stop. Flailum roll out. Bam. Oh no.
That was a pretty sharp hit.
It's
if I
actually
do
got
say so
it's
myself.
got an attack / ability up where I take damage equal to what I deal out. If I deal physical damage, I believe.
Oh my gosh, did Mr. Squirtle just do 100 and something damage?
Look, he might have. In
That's
comparison
nuts.
to my 36.
That's a bit nuts, mate.
Alright, so we took them down. And I don't think we want to bother with that muck. Because fuck that guy.
Because he's a bit mucky.
He's a bit of a gross
He's a-
fuckhead.
Language, please.
What do you mean?
That was a swear word.
I actually I had a call from Telstra today, Ben.
Oh.
From Telstra about my internet.
Oh.
Guess what, Ben? Hackers are hacking into my internet and using it for illegal activities.
Oh boy, so it was not a call from Telstra.
No.
That would have been delightful.
And it ended with them saying "fuck off" and hanging up on me.
Really? What did you... Oh, Michael, you like to play with them a bit, don't you?
Oh, I bloody do.
What did you do? What did you say?
I bloody spoke to 3 different supervisors, 3 different technical supervisors who were like, I don't know. I'll just pass you off to my supervisor. And I was like, all right, mate. Started off the conversation by being like, oh, hey, mate, how you fucking doing? And he's like, why are you swearing at me? And I was like, oh, I'm Australian, mate. And he's like, I'm Australian too. And I'm like, oh, no, with that attitude. I don't know. Maybe that makes me a bit of a dickhead.
No.
But-
Well, I mean, if they're... Look. If they're trying to con you, how are you a dickhead?
Look, that's what I think. That, I don't have the strictest of morals.
If they were
So-
actually Telstra, yes, you've been a bit of a dickhead.
And look,
But if they're just people trying to trick you,
They said that they-
it's false pretenses. That's silly.
they said that they were based in Sydney. My phone said overseas before I picked it up. So,
Come on, guys.
just step up your game, mate. Step up your game. Try to actually be good at scamming people, and you might make it somewhere.
Was it home phone or was it like
Oh, it's home
mobile?
phone.
Home phone, yeah. I've stopped answering the home phone
Yeah.
just because it's useless. Like no one calls on it except for telemarketers and people like that.
Yeah. My grandmother calls sometimes.
Yes, that's the only
But-
person that calls home phone. I
Yeah.
still don't pick up the home phone.
No!
She needs to learn how to use her mobile. Anyway,
Old people. Am I right, Ben? The same people that get scammed by telemarketers.
you know what? Because they just answer their home phone. This whole problem could be solved.
Kind of.
Although
I mean,
I think telemarketers and people can call your mobile.
they can. It just depends if they have the number and
Yeah.
stuff,
Depends
I
what
guess.
you signed up for.
Yeah.
I've only got like a weird call, I think, once.
Just
on my
make sure
mobile.
you don't actually use your mobile number when signing up for that Pornhub account. Just a bit of a
That's healthy
recommendation.
tip. That's a very nice
know,
tip for you.
I thought
from
I'd
you.
throw that out into the world.
I'm so glad that you've told us all about that. Now all our viewers
Look, I don't actually.
will be able to use that strategy.
Yeah, just put in a random number, and it's like Lotto. Maybe you win some, you lose some, Ben.
Oh, we're back to this man.
Yeah.
Spiritomb.
Spiritomb, hello. How are you? Hopefully
Oh,
we don't
boy.
run off the side of the fucking map instantly.
You gonna win this time?
I want him to come to us. So,
Oh, bam. Dude,
And
that was
then-
like 91 damage.
I know. And now we're gonna start it off by throwing a hunger seed in that boy's mouth.
Wait a second. What is that gonna do?
Nothing because it missed. But if it went in, it'd stun him. Like that.
Hunger seed, did you say?
And it does nothing. Okay. He gets knocked out of stuff. A hunger seed makes him hungry,
Okay.
which
okay.
I think is basically like poison or something, so damage over time.
Oh, cool. That's pretty good.
Yeah. And now while Fampi might be pretty shit in terms of his stats, he does
Yes.
have ancient power, which gives him
It's his saving
boosted
grace.
stats. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Although you are losing quite a bit of health. Never mind.
am I?
Never mind.
I'm at triple speed. I'm so fucking fast.
Do you remember the voice?
I don't know who did it, but
Oh! Ooh, ah.
yeah, it was you.
Ooh,
Hey, look, he looks sad. Look at that.
what's happening? Oh, goo, googie goo goo. Eep. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Run away. Run away. Ah,
Goodbye, Spiritomb. Goodbye.
goodbye.
Spiritomb's made of 108 spirits. Did you know that?
What was that? What was that all about?
They got spooked and ran.
Grandfather. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Can you get up?
Somehow. Ugh. That Pokemon, it was cunning. It went right up my nose and took control of my body.
So that was a bad Pokemon?
No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was what?
It was frightening.
It was frightening, because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw that happen when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. They are Pokemon who should be good, but they've become bitter and twisted because of the world's perpetual darkness.
I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad.
Yeah, just not because it's a dark and ghost type Pokemon. Just don't assume it's evil because of that.
I would really assume it's evil because of that.
Yeah,
Because
especially.
ghost Pokemon are ghosts, and ghosts are terrifying.
And
Have you seen a horror movie
I have.
with ghosts?
They're spooky. Spooky.
They
Ghosts
spooked me.
ghosts are so real that I get scared every time I see a ghost.
Do you see a ghost in real life?
I see a ghost right over there in that dungeon.
That I really wish you hadn't said that. That's okay. That's really creepy.
Hey, It's only creepy if there's actually a dungeon.
But there is like a weird, like, okay, if people, there's a weird side part to Michael's place that we're in. It's like a dark cave area, and it's like literally like to our left about 5 meters, 4 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. So Michael's freaking me out.
All the time I grew up, that was referred to as the dungeon.
Yep.
Right.
Sorry,
I've
we
got a
gotta
voice
continue.
line. Hey, you two! Now will you finally trust me?
Somewhat. To be honest, I don't really trust you, but
I've told you before, there's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving.
No, don't go, please. Wait. I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can.
Yeah.
And yeah, I still don't completely trust you, Grovile, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical. So please, Grovile, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future and why you came to our world, Grovile.
So what if everything I say is a pack of lies?
It's all right. I won't accept everything you say as the truth right away. I'll listen, then decide.
What's that? Reasonable thinking?
My goodness.
Well,
coming from Mr.
fine.
Scott.
Follow me. And now we continue our adventure in the dark, dead land of the future.
Let's save our game.
Yeah. Save completed.
The secrets of the planet's paralysis.
What could the secret be? What do you think caused the planet's paralysis, Ben?
The time gears were stolen or stopped or something.
What happened? Grobot took all the time gears, and then we turned to the future. And we were told that they'd be put back where they weren't meant to be. So. Good. This will do. The Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here.
Sableye. Tell us, Grovile. In the future, why did the planet become paralyzed?
Looks like we're about to find out. The cause of the planet's paralysis? That dates back to your time. In the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which is governed by Dialga.
Dialga? Who is that?
He's the legendary Pokemon that controls time.
That explains a lot.
Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed,
Yes?
time gradually got out of control. And eventually, the planet fell into paralysis.
Goodness, what happened to Dialga?
When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus Dialga has lost almost all his reason, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity. Yes, he's been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence.
Okay.
Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone, because I tried to change history, because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis, because I traveled back in time to your world, from this place, your future.
What? Grovile, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely the opposite of what we were told. Grovile, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovile, weren't you the one sealing the time gears?
You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it's true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere.
Well, but then what about all the things Dustnor said about you? Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future, and how you escaped from the future, then fled to our world in the past. So you're saying all that was just a bunch of lies?
What else could it be? Because Dusknor really is an ancient sent from the future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me.
What? Dustnor's an agent sent to get rid of you?
I mean, it lines up.
What? Yes, it does.
That's right.
I've said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknor after me.
The great Dusknor? It can't be.
It's hard for you to believe, I know.
I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the great Dusknor. I don't understand why Dusknor is acting this way here, but I admire Dusknor. I can't believe you.
It's hard to accept, but looking back on what we've been through in the future world, what Groval said is reasonable, and it makes perfect sense, and Mr. Squirtle knows it. Mr. Squirtle knows deep down what Groval says is true, but knowing that makes it accept blah blah blah, but knowing that it but knowing that makes it that much harder to accept. But hey, where are you going?
I'm going to see Dusknor.
What?
I want to see Dusknor. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not.
What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easier for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them.
Then, what am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decided there would be blah blah blah. And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe, you wouldn't accept words for their face value, and you'd think for yourself. It's times like these, when things are tough, that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as your blah blah blah. Fuck me! I can't get the words right!
It's very wordy, this whole section.
Think for yourself, then act as you deem right.
Grovile, what are you going to do now?
I'm going back to the past again to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi.
Celebi?
That's right. You can come with me or not. It's your choice.
Go with
You two
him.
decide on your own course of action. I'm off.
Go with...
Farewell, friend. Good luck.
Oh,
I don't know what I should believe either. But there is one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is
paralyzed.
The planet is paralyzed. And the
Paralysis.
just put me out of my misery, Ben.
And the paralysis of the planet.
And the paralysis of the planet. It happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world.
Yes.
Mekin. Yup. I know. What Groval said. Groval is right. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovile.
You don't think that going back to Dusknor is a good idea?
McCann,
Yes.
we have to get back. Back to our own world.
Yes, we do. It's a good idea. Back to our time.
Very wordy.
With the Wigglytuff Guild.
Very
With
wordy.
Bidoof, our good friend.
I have to say, I'm pretty sure I guessed that Grovile wasn't a bad dude from the beginning.
The very first time you saw him, or like
Pretty much the
after
very
a couple of interactions?
Maybe a couple. I don't know. I remember saying, like, I reckon he's okay. His dialogue seems to be nice.
I'm a dragon.
I'm a dragon.
Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help.
Of course.
Master Dialga.
No problem, dude.
Imagine he's like a
Cool, dude.
Oh, yes, actually, I believe.
No problem. Does no want to get a couple of beers after this?
This is a pine lime beer.
Want to get? Oh,
Sounds actually gross.
That actually sounds weird.
Want to get a bloody meat pie with me in the cricket game?
As you as you wish.
Well, great, man.
By your leave, we shall proceed.
Yeah, bloody hell, this guy. I'm looking forward to the cricket game.
I'm the cricket game.
Bloody Sydney Sixers, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
What? What was that? Strange sensation. I've had that strange sensation before.
Where are we?
This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi.
Hey, Grovile. You mentioned the name before, but Who is Celebi? I actually don't know who Celebi is.
Celebi is the legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time, but, well, she's a little odd.
Yeah.
But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go back to the past.
So if we find Celebi, does that mean we can get back to our world?
Yes, you can go back, but Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history.
Wait a second. Does that mean Celebi's in trouble too?
That's right. Problem Dialga is also targeting Celebi. There's no time to waste. Get ready soon. We have to find Celebi.
And with that, on that note, Ben, we're going to be back next time with some more DemiGames and some
Wow.
more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon
I'm
Explorers
exci- I'm ex-
of Sky.
Shush! I'm excited.
Why'd you shush?
why are
Why'd
you
you shush
talking
over
over
me?
me?
You shushed over
I'm
me.
sick of it.
Come on.
I've had enough to hear with you.
Up to here? How about up to here, Ben?
Oh, stop it!
no!
That slap did not work. My gloves just went.
Yeah.
That's better.